Welcome to the Pearl Report. I'm Diana Lin.
Coming up, how one boutique film school is helping students achieve their dreams.
I learned the basics of everything, like pre-production, production, and post-production.
Pastor!
Why? That and more after the break. Stay with us.
Not touch the child!
Welcome back to the Pearl Report. Dozens of schools in Hong Kong offer film studies. Producer Erica Poon hears stories from a student and a graduate about their prospects and ambitions. But first,
You happen to have the slightest proof of anything.
But I have my certainty.
You answer to us.
it's also a challenge for filmmakers who want to go into the China. But I'm quite optimistic. I think maybe after 10 years, the censorship will not be so strict and a lot of rooms may be opened up.
Maka Chan, 31, graduated last year from a boutique film school. Before that, he was a liberal studies teacher for 4 years.
When I was 30 years old, I was asking myself if I want to continue this job, teaching for the rest of my life. The answer is no. I would like to give it a try to another field. I choose filmmaking because I'm always a big fan of cinema. I find out that from the internet, there is a new filming school in Hong Kong. They offer 1 year full-time filmmaking course. I'm not really young anymore, so I can't spend 3 or 4 years to study filmmaking. They offer a lot of practical sections for you to deal with the lightings and something like that, technical stuff. I learned the basics of pre-production. Filmmaking is not just about writing the story, it's also about organization because it involves a big team.
For his thesis project, Maka did his own casting calls.
Gloria is a short movie about a guy who is about to get married and he's a little bit unsure about this marriage. And at this time, he went into his ex-girlfriend, which he still cannot really forget.
After graduating from film school last year,
I've worked as an assistant director in 2 feature-length movies. I would like to join the big production to gain more experience on production. I would also like to produce some independent short films if I have the opportunity because I can do the story I want to do. Now I'm trying to change to writing a bit. I would like to develop another side of my career. In the world of filmmaking, you have to explore, see which direction you want to do.
Fred Jones making a 10-minute horror film for his thesis project at the same film academy.
Action.
Like,
Cut. It's about a man who's really insecure about his relationship with his girlfriend, and he goes to sleep and the demon attacks him, but then he wakes up and then he thinks his girlfriend's cheating on him.
I'm asking if you want to do another setup for this, like...
Any light on his face
Yeah.
after seeing his girlfriend meeting up with a guy. And he comes back home and strangles her. But then he wakes. It's the idea of a dream within a dream. I like classical paintings. It's a nightmare. It's about a demon that inhabits your dreams and steals your energy. You ever heard of sleep paralysis? I've had it. It's where you feel like you wake up and you feel like there's something pressing down on your chest and you feel a presence in the room. I've always been terrified by it, and I wanted to express that, that fear I have. The script took me like a night, right?
Filming with his classmates as crew took 2 full days, and editing?
I have a lot of footage to go through, so maybe a couple weeks. That's hopeful, maybe a month.
Fred hails from Seattle.
Just growing up, I watched a lot of movies. I still do watch a lot of movies.
He studied journalism in a community college.
But I didn't like it, and so I stopped, and then I worked odd jobs.
He got sick of that too and moved to Hong Kong to join his family.
I want to make feature films, but, you know, that is a ridiculously hard thing to get into. Well, it's really competitive. A lot of talented people out there, so it's not always easy to get noticed. I just look up success stories of, like, directors who have made it. They got a camera and just started making movies, you know. It's a skill you have to develop and practice. I'm just going to do as much work as I can.
Out. Producer Erica Poon speaks to film directors and producers who cling on to the hope that times will be better again.
Recently.
It's a thriller about a group of teenagers going to China for a night of fun, but it turns into a nightmare.
They got the film fund, which provided 40% of what they needed to make the movie. They raised the other 60% from an investment firm and a local production company for a total of $8.46 million. He filmed the movie in 27 days. Their film was chosen for the Golden Horse Film Festival, during which it had its world premiere.
We are kind of happy of the results, and we will launch the movie 1 week after the film festival.